Welcome to my lesson today. Today we are talking about adverbs of frequency. I'm going to teach you some adverbs of frequency, and I'm also going to teach you how to use them correctly in sentences, right? Let's go. So we have here always, we have usually, you have often, you have frequently, you have sometimes, we have occasionally, we have rarely, we have hardly, and we finally have never. You can see that from up down it's going negative, right? We have examples for you. I always wake up early in the morning, right? Always wake up early in the morning. Then I usually take a nap after lunch. If you pay attention, you will realize that the adverb of frequency comes before the verb. We have here, I always wake up. Wake up is the verb, and we have always before. This is the position of the adverb of frequency. We then have I usually take. Take is the verb, usually comes before take. He often arrives. He often arrives late for meetings. I frequently use my phone for work. I sometimes feel, right? I sometimes feel a bit lonely. The train occasionally arrives early. The train occasionally arrives early. Then we have she rarely uses social media. They hardly ever travel abroad. And finally, he never, you will complete this. You'll complete this. Now, I need you to pay attention. These sentences are in the present simple, right? Present simple. So we have the third example, he often arrives. I need you to pay attention on the S's. He often arrives. We put the S there. Don't forget to put the S, all right? If your sentence is in the present simple, you need to put the S's when we're talking about he, about she rarely uses. Never forget to do that. Okay, now I need you to pause the video. Pause the video and read all these examples I gave you. Read all these examples and then write your own examples. You can write maybe 5 sentences using adverbs of frequency in the right position. Then continue the video. Right now I'm going to explain you the position of the adverbs of frequency when they go with auxiliaries, right? Now have here the example. Anna is never late. We have Anna and then we have is. Is often used as an auxiliary verb. And then we have here the never. The never is the adverb of frequency. Anna is never late. So when we use adverbs of frequency with auxiliaries, they go after the auxiliary. After the auxiliary. We have here you should always, right? You should always tell the truth. You should always. We have always here and we have the auxiliary here. So the adverb of frequency comes where? After the auxiliary. You should always tell the truth. Now I need you to pause the video a bit and I need you to produce your sentences. You can write 4 sentences using adverbs of frequency with auxiliaries. I need to see where you'll position the adverbs of frequency, right? Let's continue. We have here they, don't. Don't is another auxiliary. This is in the negative. They don't usually. Once again, the adverb of frequency comes after the auxiliary. They don't usually drink coffee in the evening. And he doesn't always. Always is the adverb of frequency. And we have doesn't is the auxiliary. He doesn't always go to the gym. So this is how we do it. It's very simple. Adverbs of frequency, when they go with auxiliaries, they come after the auxiliaries. Is never, should always, don't usually, doesn't always, right? Let's revise now. Let's read this again. Adverbs of frequency with auxiliaries. Examples. Anna is never late. You should always tell the truth. They don't usually drink coffee in the evening. He doesn't always go to the gym. And now let's revise our picture. Adverbs of frequency. 100% always. I always wake up early. 90% usually. I usually take a nap after lunch. 80% often. He often arrives late for meetings. 70% frequently. I frequently use my phone for work. 60% sometimes. I sometimes feel a bit lonely. 50% occasionally. Occasionally. The train occasionally arrives early. 30% rarely. She rarely uses social media. 10% hardly. Hardly. They hardly ever travel abroad. And 0% never. He never, blah, 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 blah. You complete. Did you like this video? Write what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. Goodbye.